right, so we're going to talk about narcissistic personality traits. I want to talk some more about like narcissistic personality traits, some things that you can look for whenever you're taking a look at the narcissist, or if you're dating, or men and women, if you're dating, be able to take a look at their personality traits. So the narcissistic three top traits. I'll do three top, and this is my opinion. Okay. So one of the biggest narcissistic personality traits are, these particular individuals are, they just wallow in their success. You'll hear more about, what they've done, what they've accomplished, what they're going to do. These conversations last abnormally long. I mean, there's some normality in speaking to individuals about what it is that you have going on, or the things that you plan on doing. This is a typical conversation. These are back and forth topics that you can discuss with your friends at lunch or over coffee. Start a coffee with someone, or what have you. And this is a telephone conversation. You go back and forth. Oh yeah, well, this is what I have going on. This is what you have going on. But the difference between a narcissistic individual is that they talk about themselves from the start of the conversation till the end of the conversation. And every time that you make contact with this individual, it will always be anything you talk about, any conversation will always be centered around that particular individual, what they have going on. That's one way, one of the dead giveaways. And it's odd because you could not talk to this individual for a week or two, or a month, or 6 months, a year. And the moment that you talk to them, just like clockwork, they are, loathing on themselves. To say it is something, it's goal after goal after goal after goal, accomplishment after accomplishment after accomplishment after accomplishment, and they just never stop. And so which makes it very hard you'll notice that it'll be very hard for you to get a word in edgewise. So that's one of the ways. Another thing, the second thing that they do is they don't have the ability to see where there is a lot of accomplishments with the narcissist. There are also failures with the narcissist. So the accomplishments are meant to throw you off and to disguise their laziness, so to speak. So that's something that they typically do, just to be sure that you don't understand, or you get mixed up or confused about who they really are, with the narcissist. So if you take a look at it, you'll look at a lot of the things that they have not done. Look at a lot of things that they want to do and they just don't do, because they're waiting for someone to get it done for them. Let's just be honest. They're not going to put in the work, to be able to do anything that's worthwhile, yeah. So that's the second trait. And then the third trait that you can, that I would say that you could actually look for, would be the realm of being controlling. They do have that aspect of things. Everything has to work on their timing. And the thing is, narcissists don't think that they're controlling, but that is, to me, that is the definition of controlling, because it's something that you have control. Time is something that you have control over. So things will happen, when they want it to happen. If they want you here, you have to be there, and they're very, like I said, they control your time. They control they control and take up a lot of your time, and they do that to kind of get you away from people who will be able to identify, them, and who they are, even because it's bad enough that they have you being able to kind of point out, what it is that they're doing wrong, or the differences that you've noticed with them. They don't need anybody else telling them what they're doing wrong. So narcissists will control a lot of situations, and they will take up a lot of your time. It'll be abnormal amounts of time, and so when you start, I'm guessing, those are the 3 traits. But when you start losing yourself in anything, there's definitely something wrong there. So be sure to look out, for those 3 traits, personality traits, or lack thereof. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that. We're going to talk about it. This is Tamelia. I'm coming to you from my channel, I Am Talking. So let's talk about it. What do you guys think about that? The narcissist personality traits. Tell me about it. Let's talk.